Hi, Scrappy friends. It's Kim Sparks back from Making Creative Memories in Time. It's Wednesday, and that means it is time for one more landscape scrap journal page in my Clydesdale VIP album. So, you know, I like to keep this album pretty clean and simple and focus on the memories that I want to document from that tour. So I started out with the 6x4 photo that I trimmed down. So this is the photo I'm using is on a true 6x4. I'm going to have a couple banners. I'm going to have a paper strip and some embellishment down here and a title in here. So let's just dive right in. So I wanted all of the focus to come to this photo of me petting Mr. Handsome Hanzi. And that was last week's video, Handsome Hanzi. And when I tell you, he was handsome, oh goodness, friends, was he ever handsome. And I absolutely love this picture of me and him. So this is a 2.5 by 10. And then these I just cut because I printed the photo 4 by 6, and then I trimmed all of the unnecessary stuff out so that it would just be me petting Hanzi. And let's just say I'm in love with Mr. Hanzi. Still, to this very minute, I'm in love with him. So I'm going to line up this piece of patterned paper, like right at where I'm at here on this mat. I'm going to line up like at 5.5 and 7.5. My photo is going to sort of be on the right hand side. I'm going to have a little cluster of stars. I went ahead and tied my little baker's twine on, and I'm going to have this little cluster of stars right here. My title is going to be Gentle Giant, and that's sort of going to go right here. And then I'm going to have this banner, and I tried to save time, so this video would be a little bit faster. And I'm going to have this little cluster right here, okay? And then this is going to be my journal spot. So I want to do a little splattered element stenciling. I'm going to have a little stenciling right here, a teeny little bit in this corner, and a teeny little bit up here. This is all making a diagonal pull across the page that will bring your eye immediately to the photo. I could just as easily put the photo over here and do all of the things here this way, but I really like it. I really like it over here. That's where I like it. So we're going to go ahead and attach this 2.5 by 10. And I said I was going to line this at about 5.5 and 7.5. And then we're going to come in with some stenciling. And I want to get this about where I'm going to start down here first. And I realize that possibly a lot of this will be covered. And I'm using navy ink. Look here what just happened, friends. I'm not going to edit that out because I'm going to show you how you can fix this. Now, this, let's just work through it. We can flip this over. Didn't realize I had the wrong paper or the wrong ink. Let's just go ahead and fix this. I think it's important for you to see how we fix things. So I'm going back at 5.5 and 7.5. Okay, I'm not going to worry about this pattern paper, but I am going to flip over my mat. So what I'm going to do, and I use repositionable ink. I don't know if you guys realize this about me, but I use repositionable ink. I use repositionable adhesive. And for me, there is a reason I use repositionable adhesive. Now, I am going to just, in the areas where that adhesive may be in the mat, I'm just going to rub my finger. This is why I use repositionable adhesive, friends. Okay? And then we're going to come right back in with our photo. I'm going to put a little more adhesive on because it had already stuck. Now that is real quickly how I fix that. Okay, that little bit right there is not going to matter. Now, so much for this being a quick video today. And then we're going to put, and I'm just going to curl my paper up. Whoops. Let's get this guy stuck back on. I am filming this early in the morning. It is 6:33 a.m. on Wednesday. And needless to say, I've only had 1 cup of coffee. So, little accidents happen, friends, and that is perfectly okay. We need to know that we are human and that we can fix accidents when they happen. I could have very easily cut that from the video, did all the things, and you would have never known. But I didn't realize that was red. I'm going for navy right now. Navy is what we are going to put down in this corner, friends. Navy ink. And I'm going to tap off. And we're going to come right in. Circular motion. I'm going to start light. I can get darker, but I can't go lighter. So I'm going to start in the air. And I am just going to sprinkle in. And then right here, I want just that part right there. Oh, I love it. Now let's see. Oh, yes, friends. We're going to have that layered up right there. And then over here, we're going to have that same little element happen right about here. I'm going to go in, tap off, start in the air. I can go lighter, but I cannot go, I can go darker, but I cannot go lighter. See how just soft and pretty that is? I love it. And then up here, I'm going to kind of want in a couple different places. So right here, I'm going to do just whatever ink is on my brush, just a tiny little bit. And then right over here, just whatever ink is on my brush, just a tiny little bit. Now, I'm going to go, I thought I was going to do some like ink splatter, but I don't think I'm going to do ink splatter, and that's why the red was out. I think this is going to be it. And then real quickly, I want to show you how easy it is to clean your stencil. So, to clean the stencil, I'm pulling out my microfiber cloth and my water misting bottle, and I'm just going to mist in a little bit of water, and I'm just going to pat. Go ahead and clean my mat, and then flip it over on the back and pat. And the reason I'm not rubbing is this has some intricate cuts, and I do not want to bend or break those intricate cuts. And I'm just going to pat and lay it over to the side to ensure it's dry. And you see that red right there that fell on my mat? It just wipes right off with a damp cloth. No harm, no foul. Okay, so now let's finish this page. Mr. Handsome Hanzi and I. Last week, it was actually Handsome Hanzi was the title. And just to save myself a little time, because, you know, I was like so excited that this was going to be a super quick video. And then here we are. We should have known better, right? We're going to attach this little banner. And this is something that is sort of staying true throughout the album. There's a banner somewhere on the page. There is some type of ink stenciling somewhere on the page. And it's all patriotic. Now, I am letting this banner offset just a little Common sense would tell you it would kind of go here, but this little star cluster that I'm going to use right there has some blue, a lot of blue in it, and I want that blue to play off the red. I don't want that blue to play off the other blue. And to save time, I already put foam adhesive. And you guys know, if you're following me, you know I am on a stash busting kick. And so this foam is thicker than what I normally use. And it is some shaker foam inside, shaker foam left over from some close to my heart days when we would create shaker cards. So it's a little bit thicker, but that's okay. I am going to be happy to use it. Now on this, friends, I am not going to peel it all off, but I need to get my photo attached first. I'm just going to peel bits and pieces so I have stick. And then the rest of it will be there just to keep it from crushing under the weight of the book. I want to get this little star ready. And then let's get... And here I'm not measuring, I'm just eyeballing where this is going to go. This star is going to tuck right under and be a part of that layered cluster at the bottom. And then let's get our title. May as well go ahead and peel that one off. That's the only one I didn't peel off, I think. Yep. May as well. And then we're going to get our Gentle Giant. Oh, I love this. And then I'm going to have this area here that I can draw my lines in and tell my journaling about how I felt touching Handsome Hanzi. So it still ended up being a pretty quick page, I think, friends. Let's take a look. And I do need to trim a teeny little bit right here. My paper was just a smidge long. And by flipping it over and trimming from the back, I can ensure I just get that colored paper. So let's take a look at that stenciling. I love it. Do you see how just a little bit, not dark at all, because with navy ink, navy could get pretty dark. And if you don't tap off, and I'm just going to flip this over and show you. If you don't tap off, see how harsh that navy could be? So I always recommend tapping off, because the thing about a stencil, most times, there are times when you want it to draw your eye and you want it to be a tad bit darker. But the thing I love about stenciling is that it's soft. And it just adds just a little something something to the cluster area. So hopefully you enjoyed today's landscape scrapbook journal. Now something I am stopping, and I want to say it right now, I will show the sketch here and you can grab a screenshot. I'm not going to post the sketch anymore, and I'm not going to do the layout recipe anymore. I think that if you guys are watching the video and you want to recreate, you're going to get everything you need in the video. And so that's just where I'm at with this right now. And hopefully you guys, oops, we look a little crooked. Hopefully you guys will appreciate. I'll fix that off camera. I am a tad bit crooked, but I'll fix that off camera. Hopefully you guys will appreciate this process video, and I will see you back here on Saturday, friends. Happy scrapping.